Here's how to start selling digital products today for free. Even if you don't know where to start, even if you don't know what to create, even if you don't have a large following, and we're going to do it all without paid ads or teaching other people how to sell courses, how to sell digital products, or how to make money. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Melissa, and I've been creating and selling my own digital products for over 8 years, and now I help others create and sell their own digital products too. Now, you will need a Stan Store account for this, but don't worry, because underneath this video, I have a link so you can sign up for Stan today and get 14 days of free access to Stan on me, which is more than enough time to get started. I made $500 in less than 2 weeks and less than 150 followers because I use strategies that actually work. Now, I'm not going to walk you through creating a Stan Store account in this video because that could be like a whole nother video, but also Stan Store does a really good job in keeping things super simple, super basic. Even if you're like not techie and you've never done anything like this before online, they prompt you, walking you through creating a Stan Store account. Like, it's so simple, it's so easy. And I've used a ton of platforms. This is not me being biased because I use Stan. I've used a ton of online platforms. And Stan is by far like the easiest and simplest to start using and get started with, and super quick. So I'm not going to walk you through creating a Stan Store account, but I'm going to show you next like what to do once you have that Stan Store account created so you can start making money. Okay, so once you have your Stan Store account set up, over here on the left-hand toolbar, you're going to see where it says Ask Stanley. Now, one thing that makes Stanley really cool and different from regular AI bots, from ChatGPT, is because Stanley is created obviously by Stan, but it's made for creators who want to sell digital products. So you have to remember that Stan Store has access to like all of the analytics and all of the backhand information that their top creators who sell digital products have. And so they're able to see what works and what doesn't work, and they're able to program Stanley to be your personalized AI bot to help you sell digital products. Like, that is Stanley's specialty. That's his thing. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to use Stanley to make this process go so much quicker and so much easier. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take this prompt and you're going to plug it into Stanley. And it's going to say, can you help me find my profitable niche that has engaged and active buyers? Feel free to ask me as many questions in order to fully understand the trends across my education, experience, hobbies, skills, and accomplishments. And then Stanley's going to give you some prompts as its response, and I want you to answer them based off of you, not based off of what someone else is doing, not based off of what you've seen other people do, not based off of what you think the answer would be. I want you to be true to yourself because it's going to help you find the niche and the digital product idea that is profitable for you. Okay, so here we go. And now the first prompt is going to look something like this, where Stanley's going to ask you questions, again, related to you, your background, your interests, your expertise, your experiences, your skills, your passions. And I want you to answer them truthfully. And then boom, Stanley's going to give you ideas for your niche based off of your interests and your experiences. And I want you to pick the one that feels the best to you and makes you the most excited. Now, obviously, I went with something random here because I wanted to show you guys that you can still do this without teaching people how to make money, without teaching people about digital products or selling courses. I want you to pick something that even is boring, like baking bread or going to the gym. I want you to see that the everyday things that you do that feel easy to you and feel boring are a foreign language to someone else, and there is someone else out there who is Googling, trying to learn how to do these things when you already have the expertise and you already know how. Okay, so pick the one that feels the best for you, and I want you to use this prompt. So I'm going to say, let's go with number 4, baking and cooking. And I just literally copied and pasted what it gave me. And then I'm going to say, I want to sell digital products too. And this is where you're going to input your target audience. So I'm going to say, moms who want to bake sourdough bread, but don't know where to start. Give me digital product ideas that solve real problems. This is my target audience. Face, such as, and then at this point you would list 3 to 4 problems that your target audience would face, and that would keep them from achieving or doing the thing that you're about to help them do. And if you don't know what these problems are, well, then this would be the first question that you would ask Stanley next. Give me 3 to 4 problems that said target audience would face if I were helping them do number 1 or whatever number you picked. And then you would fill that out here. And then each digital product idea must contain enough value to sell for at least whatever your income goal is and be in high market demand. If you've never sold a digital product before, I'm going to recommend that you start around the $27 range. It's just really a good sweet spot to start at when you are just now beginning. And then once you have this complete, I want you to just paste it again into the prompt and send it to Stanley. Then boom, Stanley is going to give you a list of profitable digital product ideas that you can use. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick one of these. I'm going to pick ebook because it's just really going to work for what I'm about to show you to do next. That way it doesn't require you have any fancy tech skills. We're not going to use Canva or anything like that. We're just going to use Stan. So for now, I'm going to just use the ebook. And here's the next prompt that I want you to use. Please give me an outline for whatever number you picked. It should have 10 chapters. You're going to copy that, paste it, boom. And look how cool this is. Stanley gave me all 10 chapters for the outline for my profitable ebook. Isn't that really cool? I'm sorry. I think that is just so cool. Now I'm going to turn this camera around because I'm about to be really super serious for a hot second. I want to make sure that this is very crystal clear. It is perfectly fine to have an AI bot like Stanley help you do research, refine your niche, find your ideas, and even outline your digital product. But you should never, ever, ever be using AI to actually write your ebook, to create your course for you, or any of the actual context of your digital product that you're selling, because people are not buying to get the same information. They're not giving you their hard-earned money to get the same information that they can get for free off of ChatGPT. The information, the context, the implementation, the support, all of those things that you put inside of your digital product should come from you. It should come from your mind, your experiences, your personal methods, your heart. That's what people are paying for. They're paying for the transformation that you can give them. So please, please, please do not have Stanley or any other AI bot write your ebook for you. Use them to help you save time in the beginning, just like we did, but don't have them write it. Okay, rant over. Okay, so if you scroll all the way down here, there's actually this copy button. I want you to copy that because we're going to paste it into a Google Doc first to make sure that this information is saved, because God forbid something happened and you didn't copy all of this and you just lost all of this hard work that Stanley just did for you. And you don't want to do that, right? You want to save time. So the first thing I would recommend is to just paste it into a Google Doc like this, so you have it forever and ever and ever, okay? And then once you have that, go back to your Stan store and you're going to click on My Store. Now, you're not going to have any products just yet, and that's perfectly fine, but you're going to go back to My Store and you're going to click on Add Product. Now, even though this is technically going to be an ebook, you're not going to select digital product. You're going to select e-course, because you're going to be building your ebook inside of Stan. You're not using Canva. We're not going to be using Google Docs for this video. You're just using Stan. Okay, so you're going to hit e-course, and then everything that you put on that Google Doc, where did it go? Everything that you put on this Google Doc, this is going to become the outline and the bone structure of your course. So you could literally go in here, and it did not paste this exactly right, but this is going to be the title, and these are going to become the lessons and the modules of your ebook. So you can literally copy these modules and paste them into Stan just like this, okay? So that when it's all put together, you have this really nice and aesthetic looking course that didn't require you to have any special tech. You didn't need to record anything. You didn't have to transfer something you made on Canva over to Stan. You literally did it all right here inside of Stan. And that's what makes this super simple and super easy and super quick to get started. And now once you have everything complete, you're going to hit publish, so that on your main Stan store page, it looks like this. And people can click the link in your bio, click on your Stan store link, which is this link right here. Click your Stan store link in your Instagram bio. See this in your Stan store and buy it, and you make money. I'm going to draft this because I don't actually need this. Okay. Now, obviously, once you have your digital product created, which you should now, congratulations on creating your first digital product. Your next step is going to be to drive a ton of traffic to that digital product in your Stan store and get it sold. So underneath this video, I'm going to have 2 links for you. One, I'm going to have a link so that you can get started with Stan store and get this set up today and start making money. And then 2, I'm also going to link my passive social sales course. This is the exact 6-figure system that I use and that all of my students and clients use to also drive traffic to their digital products. This is how you can post one reel, get someone in your world, get them into your systems, and make sales passively without sales calls, without sending 100 DM messages, without paid ads. This is all organic, free content, and you're going to be using your Instagram to send traffic to your digital products to sell, to make money, okay? So I hope that this video was super helpful, and I will see you in the next one.